First of all, let's do this right. Let's start this podcast off right. You know it's different because we have literally brought out Bishop. Bishop Somadi, the drum coach.
Wow.
And he just came from delivering his inaugural message, the first word, as Bishop.
First of all,
listen,
as jurisdictional prelate.
First of all,
of the Northern region.
Praise the Lord, Bishop. On today.
Listen, we all just came from playing in service, okay?
Right, you could tell.
Non-denominational.
It really
Church
is.
of God in Christ.
Hey, it
Federally.
really is.
Facts. Literally. That's
really
exactly
is.
what happened.
That
no,
is
it's like
hilarious.
we're not joking.
Listen, I didn't grow up Baptist. I just play at one of those churches now. Listen, I don't claim any of them really. I'm probably more like this guy. This is how I dress. But
this is what he believes in. This is what he gets paid to do.
Wait.
I'm non-denominational. Just I don't believe in all that BS, bro.
Yeah,
but even the non-denominational still be denominational. Like
all day.
They come from
all day. Anyway.
We came to talk about drums
because listen, the bishop. This is why he dressed in his suit because he wanted to bring the word.
Wow.
On today,
the word is first of all, open up your wallets. And it's offering time. Because there's a new update coming with the app where you will be able to pay for a full-time membership.
Yes, sir.
I don't have any help in this.
Listen, we got videos coming to the app, as you know.
They ain't for free. It's offering time. Yeah. So get a gift in your hand. We are a tithing church.
A seed.
Because the word of God teaches. Yo, all right, download the app, DrumTrax app. Y'all know what it is. Like, comment, share. Let everyone know. Turn on post notifications. We got to get into this podcast. We got a special guest, the homie.
Yes. We have a special guest on today.
B Harris. Follow him on Instagram. Links for everything will all be in the description box. Before we get into our podcast with B, the homie, any updates that you want to talk about with the app? Anything new? Anything old? I know for sure stuff will still be free to stream because you know if you don't tell them, they gonna forget.
So I'm gonna just put this out there. We have all of the drum coaches drum lesson videos that were on the website, not any of the stuff on YouTube, but the stuff that was on the website, like 300 videos, pretty much.
We're almost there.
Are going to be on the app to stream. You will not be able to stream those for free, though. They will come. That comes with the membership. Also, people who get the membership will be able to download tracks directly from the app for free to have MP3 files to their phone, so they can actually do covers with the actual tracks in their DAW or whatever you use to record. Now, with that being said, I also want to let you know that you will be able to stream all the tracks on the app for free, just like you can right now. That will still be available. But we will be having a subscription coming up. We want you guys to subscribe to the app to get all the benefits, to join our private Facebook group, get in the inner circle, the whole nine. So we talk about it some more.
We also got camps and workouts and the stuff.
Shed camps,
all the shed camp. Everything's going to be
Shed Camp Volume 2, which is coming soon.
Do the work camps, everything.
Everything, man.
Download the app.
So here we go. Let's get to the podcast.
So we spoke before. We had a podcast called "Moving to LA for Gigs."
Yes, we did.
If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. That is on the Drum Coaches YouTube channel, but go check out that podcast.
If you're listening or watching, wherever, there's a link in the description to that podcast.
Yes. So we actually have a real-time professional musician who has gone to auditions out there. So that's what we're going to talk about today, how the audition life is. Because not only do we talk about moving to LA for gigs, we also talk about what does the pocket really mean, and pocket pays the bills, and yada, yada, yada. And we spoke a little bit off camera, so I want you to kind of dive into how are auditions. What is it like for you when you went, and then what is that whole pocket pays the bills? Do they have you play pocket only? Is pocket just 2 and 4? Like, what is it?
So first off, I would say about 95% of the auditions I've been to made me solo. Like, you had to solo. Like,
wait, time out,
bro.
You're serious?
I'm dead serious. Solo.
95%.
95%.
They wanted to see
on drums.
On drums.
Not guitar.
No.
Not keys.
They point and say go, and you better go.
What, so wait. When you say solo, are you talking open solo like how we do in jazz here in jazz?
In the context of the music.
Context is normally context of the music.
So you soloing over the record?
Over the record. Yeah.
Pause. So
It's
you
the-
mother out there talking that pocket is 2 and 4 only, and that's what pays the bills.
Wow.
You're a liar.
So wait a minute. So when you went to these auditions, first of all, give me an idea of an artist that you've auditioned for. Like, are these artists like that are signed artists that are looking for bands to go on tour, national tours, or?
Yeah, I did different levels of auditioning, but majority, yes, it's the touring, signed artist that's hitting the road.
And they want you to solo.
Yes, you have to have it in your arsenal. So it's not like they just want you to solo kill over their music where they can't sing. Nah, it's not like that. They definitely say, hey, play the record, but we want to hear you. We want to hear your personality. What do you bring to this music? But how are you going to bring it to life? Because when you go to a live show, you don't just want to hear the record. You want to hear it live, you know? So that's pretty much what they say is like, hey, be you, play the record. But in halfway through the record, at the auditions, they typically point it and be like, go.
Come on.
Let me hear what you got.
Come on. And don't be half-stepping.
I seen some people that couldn't go. And I was just like, oh. Yikes, you know. But I mean, it happens to the best of us, you know.
Man.
But yeah, so you got to be prepared for that. Like, you got to be able to solo. Like, I don't want you to think like, hey man, I'm just gonna go to this audition and play this pocket, and I'm gonna get the job. You're not.
Wow.
You're not. You just like I said, you gotta have the ability to stretch out.
Right.
Not saying that you're going to stretch out every
Oh,
show,
so- yeah.
or you're going to bash over the music. You're not. But some concert, you know, the artist might look back, get the drummer song.
They need to know you got something to give.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
what about as far as attendance? How many drummers are in attendance? Is it like a small group of people?
So I've been to different ones. My first couple of ones was more appointment based. Okay. So like they email you a time slot and you just show up, and it's typically you. And then like I usually meet the drummer that went before me and the drummer that's coming in after me.
Gotcha.
But
and then will like the MD be there? Who's like auditioning you? Is it the MD? Is it the
is the artist actually
the artist there?
My first one, the artist was there, and I didn't know he was the artist until I looked him up on Instagram after I left.
Pull the mic.
My bad. So yeah, the artist was there in the back. I didn't realize. Wow. He shook my hand and told me, yo, bro, you dope, you good. And I just thought, because it was like a few people in there. It was the MD and a couple of other technical people helping with the equipment. So I didn't know who these people were. He shook my hand, was like, bro, you sound dope, you good. I was like, oh, thank you. And then
probably said that to everybody.
Hey, probably. Hey, don't kill my dreams. But
he's like, man, maybe he did.
But no, later on, I saw some pictures on Instagram, and I was like, yo, that was the artist. And I didn't realize. It was crazy.
Wow. Yeah. That's super interesting to me, though. Have you ever been to an audition when there was all the drummers kind of are there or like in line, or how does that?
Yes, so I'm freshly off of audition, and yeah, it was literally like 150.
150 drummers.
Dead serious.
And all of them were pretty much from LA.
Yeah, but it was some from
other places.
But majority, they was from the area.
You gotta
like, nah, it was.
I don't even know if there's 150 artists trying to book bands for a tour in LA.
Absolutely not.
But there's 150 drummers in line for one tour. That's what you're telling me is what happened.
Yes. 1 in 150. That's your.
And you went.
Chance
of
making it.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that. So like I said, all my other auditions was appointment based, and I was like, okay, cool. I get out the car. Audition start at 10. I get there like 9:45. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go in, sign in, do my thing. As soon as I got the car, it's a line wrapped around the building. I'm like,
wow.
I'm like,
and it's just drummers. There's no other.
No, so that particular day was drummers and bass.
Okay.
So
how many of them do you think were drummers? Like, let's just say half of them, right? Or do you think
more than half?
Okay.
I was like, I should have learned bass.
Wow.
Like, bass was done auditioning like less than half the day, where drummers was going from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Jeez.
So you have to be there from 10 a.m. to 8. Like how does that work?
So how this particular one worked was, you sign once you walk in, everyone sign in when they walk in, and your audition time was the order of when you signed in.
Oh, so people who got there early got there.
Yeah. So
You
I
was
got
there at 9:40. Oh
man,
you was
and
last.
it was already I wasn't even last though. It was crazy.
You was last.
I did get up about 3:34.
Okay.
4 o'clock when I
from
was
10
there.
a.m.?
Yeah. And you literally play for 2 minutes, like, and then it's over. So it's a quick process.
Once you get in there.
Once you get in there, it is.
It's
a
like
quick
going
process.
to traffic court, right?
Man.
It take you 30 hours
Shit.
for the judge to call your name, and when he do, he don't want to say nothing to you. He don't want you to say nothing to him. Guilty, not guilty, no contest. Your fines over there. Then you go to stand in the fines room for 45 minutes, but that's a whole nother thing. I haven't got any tickets recently or anything like that. I'm just saying that's what he told me.
Gotcha.
So,
Goodness,
go ahead.
hours and hours. I just like, why would
So
you
that's
want to
what
do
y'all
that
pretty
to
much
yourself?
went through.
Yeah.
Listen, after that, I would, man.
Yeah. So this audition was like,
They provide food or something like.
nah.
But why would they provide food?
So-
I mean,
it was
it's when
like-
you could buy food. You're gonna be there all day.
I
You
mean-
know, lunch truck, food truck.
Facts though. But once you realize what the situation is, and you know, hey man, I signed up late. I'm gonna go get me some food. I'm gonna come back. Like,
Yeah.
it's just it is what it is.
Do they ever have you audition with other band members, or is it just playing to a
So
record?
yes.
by yourself?
So my very first audition was whole band. It was drums, bass, guitar, keys.
Did you know the other musicians, or were
Did
you
you have
just,
rehearsal or anything?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just you show up, you get the email, your time slot is say 11.
You didn't know it? Did you know any of the guys you were playing with?
No, I didn't know they was even gonna be there. I didn't know nothing. I didn't
It
know
was
what
just
to expect.
everybody's in a room. All right,
It was
2,
just-
3,
Oh,
4.
bro. So
They at least
I
send the
gotta,
music ahead of time.
I gotta tell. Oh no, they don't. So this particular
Go
one,
ahead, talk.
the first one, it's so many.
They're different. They're not.
They're
all the same.
different. They're all different.
Okay.
Every last one of them is different.
Gotcha.
And I learned something different from every last one of them. So the very first one, I knew I got the music probably the night before, maybe 2 days before. Like, got the email, hey, this is the artist. Check out his record that's on the radio right now. This is what we're going to be playing. Show up for your time slot. I didn't know it was going to be full band if I'm playing to the track by myself. Don't know. So I get in there, and it's full band. And so, man, I get to the kit. The kit is detuned. Doom, like, bro, I'm like, I say, is this a test? Like, are they testing me? Like, do I know how to tune or? So, like, I'm sitting there, I'm on like panic mode. Like, bro, I can't audition like this. Like, so I get the key out, my bag, start tuning it up, and then the MD that was there, he was like, yeah, tune the snare to like an R&B crack, this and that, and I was like, all right, cool. And then so I'm tuning the toms, and he's talking to me, telling me how the intro is, and it starts with drums. So I'm tuning, and I forget what he told me.
Did you
and it
tell him
starts
that?
with me. No. Because it happened so fast, bro. It went so fast. It was
You should
like,
be like, hey, bro, one more.
Hey, can I? I gotta focus on this. Can I just do this real quick?
nah,
Give me 5
it was
minutes.
so fast. I'm tuning. He was like, hey, you ever used the SPDS pad? Oh yeah. Cool. Here's your claps, here's your snaps. Cool. Have you done it? And I'm still tuning. And then he was like, yeah, so we gonna start with the count off with you. You go come in with the pad. Eighth notes on the pad like a heartbeat. That's what he said. I didn't hear that. So I come in playing quarter notes with on the pad, and it was
Was
like
it a heartbeat sample or what?
Nah, it was like kind of like an 808 sample.
Okay.
That you had to, because the record was like a boom, 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 like a heartbeat type thing, and yeah, it was like
Heartbeats aren't eighth notes, by the way.
Right, but
go ahead.
it's neither here nor there.
anyway. Hey, they're the geniuses, right? But yeah, get that. But nah, it was like as soon as I started, it was like, whoa, wait, like it was all bad. They stopped it.
Did you even get to finish auditioning, or did they just?
Oh no, it was cool. He explained it again, which was cool. But
I thought
But
it would have been hilarious if he would have been like, whoa,
You're
whoa,
done,
wait.
no.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Get up.
We appreciate you.
Next.
And next,
But so it was more of a. You wanted to make a good first impression,
Yeah.
and so you beat yourself up.
Yeah.
And so-
because it's my very first one,
Right.
I didn't know what to expect.
so did you feel like after doing that it ruined the rest of your audition? Like you were mentally defeated from then on?
No, it kind of got me pumped
Okay.
It's like I was like, oh no, man, they ain't man.
No, bro, you ain't finna be stopping me, fam.
So yeah, so once we got through the initial intro of the record, now we in the record, and like I said, it's full band. So I'm in there like, like nah, bro, I ain't going home like that.
Right.
And then eventually he just started pointing at cats. Like halfway through the record, he started pointing at different instruments. Like go, and that's what I mean about solo. It's your time. You gotta go. So he just started pointing at people, and I was shocked. I was all like, wait a minute. He's pointing at cats to go, yo. So I'm all like, I'm sitting here
It's
thinking,
just against everything the OG told you,
yeah, I'm
right?
like, oh snap. But I mean, you know, I was comfortable with soloing, luckily, because I practiced and
We're used
you
to. No, I'm messing with you.
guy.
I'm messing with
this guy. But anyway,
go ahead.
yeah. So yeah,
He's there, one of the homies.
bro, he told me, hey, bro. I can't say what I want to say.
We need the drops.
I can't say.
We need
what
the drops
I
for that.
want to say
Blah, blah, blah.
to these
shots
cats.
Fired, bro.
But it's okay.
No,
You know,
what you
this
guys
is-
don't know, this is like the homie from like
Hey,
way
man.
back. It's like
Rolling Pollard days, you feel me?
like
Pause.
Hey,
Pause.
Hey,
Pause. We ain't
hey,
doing that.
Bet 5, you be bleeping out with that.
We keeping that name. That name is gone,
hey,
Brody.
family.
I don't know what you talking about.
Pause.
Shout out.
I don't know
Pause.
what you
Shout out to the
Pause.
whole family.
Pause.
No, sir.
To the
Pause,
voices.
B.
Shout out.
Pause.
Hey, man.
Bro,
We
so
don't
you
know
making
what-
my job hard. Now I gotta edit all of that out.
You do not have to edit, man.
Yeah, I do.
No, give them
You are
a shout out.
tripping. No,
Give them the
is
You
shout
are
out.
acting unusual.
Hey, man.
cool it, but
I met both of these cats while they was on tour.
Wow.
I wasn't on tour when you met me.
Y'all just got back or was
don't know
going.
what you
They was
talking
on
about.
tour.
I've never been on tour a day in my life.
Hey, man.
Bro, listen, cool it, Bucko.
Hey.
We gotta.
No, hey, no, Darnell. We're not doing that. Brody, just doggone it, bro.
Yeah, just I don't know. Just let me know. Let everyone know when it's the reunion.
You know what it is out here.
Wow.
So, move
So
on to the
it's
next.
safe to say you didn't get that gig.
Nah, hey, it's safe to say I ain't getting none of the gigs I didn't audition for, man.
So
like it's crazy.
But I have some followers that want to move to LA and audition.
And they want to know what that life
Wait,
is
no.
like. That's why I feel like this is a good. It's you giving your experience with doing this is like good for the people who are listening because like everybody has a different idea of what they think it is.
Yeah.
And it's almost like what you're saying is you got to have all the tools in your tool belt.
Have to.
You may not need to use them all at the same time, but you need to have them.
Like I said, every audition I learned something different
Got you.
that I was like, okay, I gotta remember that for the next time.
What did you learn at this
okay.
most recent joint?
Most recent joint. It was more like I said, it was more out in the open, where it's like
Full band?
no full. Band. I'm by myself on the stage by myself.
Okay, so you're talking about like the stage actually.
Yeah, you're on the stage by yourself. I was prepared to go in the back room, like all my other auditions, where it's one-on-one with the MD or with the band and the MD or whatever. But nah, it wasn't like that. It was like, yo, everybody's here, everyone's watching, and it's different. Like I played in front of thousands of people before. It doesn't bother me like playing in a band, but it's different when you're playing amongst peers that
They know when you gonna
They
they
know.
know when it's wrong.
they know.
They critiquing you.
Yeah, because everybody's dope,
and you got-
a majority of the people's dope.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a different ball game.
So when everybody's dope, right? It's at that point it's just not about being dope. It's about
not.
they're looking for a personality.
Absolutely.
Got it.
And what's crazy is a lot of times, well, the one that I just did, they don't tell you who the artist for, so you don't even know like what you're getting yourself into.
You're just hoping to get a job.
Yeah.
So
It's
with
like a bunch of guys standing in the unemployment line, waiting for
Hey,
the temp, waiting for the temp agency to hire,
just
and
gotta-
you got like 150 people in line, and only one of them is gonna get a job.
I would ask this, since you don't know who the artist is the music that they send, is it all relative, is it all similar, or is it like here's a slow R&B, here's a fast R&B, here's a Keisha
man.
Cole R&B, here's a Katy Perry pop.
It was a little bit of everything on that list. So this particular one is
So they got you rehearsing like you playing a gig, like a regular gig.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Like, so it was just a random Instagram post to go to this audition. Like it was nothing serious, whatever. And they sent a list, or through Instagram, it's a list of songs. And he just said, yeah, choose a song that you be prepared for a song. Once you get there, the first thing he says is that, yeah, we're going to play 2 songs. And I'm like,
Wow.
Okay.
So in other words,
But-
be leery of the Instagram.
No, more of the story. That's another thing that I learned. More of the story is if they give you options to choose a song, learn all of them.
Okay.
Learn all the songs because you just don't know if you want to hear 1, 2, 3, or 4 or whatever.
Well, I mean,
So-
technically, if you get on the gig, you will be playing more than 2 songs.
Right.
So,
Right.
But no, what's crazy is that
If you got a list of 10 songs for an audition that you have to learn, like, that's a set, bro.
man,
That is
and it's a
sad.
broad range. It's not all the same kind of music. It had rap, it had R&B, it had pop. Like
So maybe they auditioned people for a bunch of different artists.
I think this particular one, it was more than one. I'm not sure the amount, but it was more than one.
That's crazy, yo.
But yeah,
That's
like I said, you
interesting.
don't know what you're getting yourself into.
and it's multiple. You said there's multiple instrumentalists there, so everyone went one-on-one. Like,
Yeah.
So all
Everyone.
drummers, all bass players,
By
one
yourself.
by one by one
Yeah.
by one.
So yeah, by yourself, you in the
Jeez.
track.
Jeez, there was no keys or no
You in the track. Oh man, and there was no ears for drummers.
what?
Like no ears,
Just monitors?
Monitors.
Oh, you know, y'all
With no click.
Most
No
most
click.
drummers, we didn't got to the point
That's
where
why I
we just, if you don't have the ears, we don't want to do it.
That's
don't
what I'm
wanna
saying.
do it.
You got to be prepared across the board. Like this was I think this was my first audition where it was
Had
no
them
ears.
monitors.
It was just
screaming.
It was just
With click.
yeah.
Turn my click up. I need a little bit more.
You're like, bro, it's
Nah,
like none of
yeah.
the music is coming through. It's just click. Cool. Can you turn the music off and just click?
Can I get a little more click though? Can you go all the way to the max and then go a
Yes.
little bit past that? That's all
Right,
that we ask.
and if you could bring the guide in a little bit too, just to click in the guide. I don't even need the music.
It was crazy. It's no click, no guide. It's just a record.
Jeez. So how do you think you did overall in this last one?
I was confident. I think I did pretty solid.
So you walked out. You was able to look at yourself in the mirror this time.
Well, I mean, like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The first one, I was a little depressed after I
Right.
did that. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I was
but
like,
even as you do these, do you have to gain some type of networking with other musicians?
Oh
Right.
man,
Like you
That's-
meet a bunch of people.
and that's the good thing about going to these things. It's not necessarily, oh man, I didn't get the job, but you met a new bass player that thinks you're dope, and hey, I got a gig in 2 weeks. We
Right.
need a
It may
drummer.
not be with that artist.
You know what I'm saying?
but-
May not be with the artist, but you might get some type of work.
Yeah.
And another thing that was pretty dope is it wasn't just the MD at this particular audition. He had some of his homies come in and help. His homies are MDs for other people, other
Right.
artists. So it's like, okay, now I got more eyes on me. Even if I don't get this gig, this other MD might remember who I am.
Right.
So
Not bad.
That whole thing. I mean, I get it, man. Listen, I hope y'all are paying attention, and those of you guys who want to audition in LA or wherever, whether you in Atlanta, New York, wherever other auditions are being held. Hopefully, you guys can learn from his mistakes, and because I mean, hey, it's dope to learn from other people's mistakes and not end up doing the same thing. That's why we doing this podcast. That's why we
Well, I
think this
mean,
is valuable.
but we've preached this for so long as far as it's not pocket
Well,
or
actually,
chops.
you just started preaching today. Remember, you guys
Well,
put your suit on and
if you would turn with me
yes, sir.
in your Bible.
Ah,
to
my
the book
God,
of-
on today.
No, but we've preached that whole, it's not pocket or chops. It's pocket and chops.
Period.
It's all of the above.
Period.
You have to be able to do it all. Just like the drummer who plays a bunch of chops has to learn how to play pocket, right?
Yeah.
The pocket drummer has to learn how to play chops. And then even in your chops or even in your pocket, you got to learn how to play behind the beat. You got to learn how to play ahead of the beat. You got to learn how to play right on the beat because there's some people who play right on the beat, but they want that slump feel.
Right.
And if you can't slump it and you're dragging the music,
you're not in the pocket, bro.
you're not in the pocket. It's like, you need to play behind.
Because being in the pocket doesn't mean not playing chops.
Come on,
Right.
somebody.
It's quiet. I'm not going to get any help. I actually felt the presence of. No, I'm playing.
Fire
but
facts.
because we just get it confused here. But I like the idea of having to have all the tools, and that's actually what they're requiring on the gigs.
Yeah.
So everyone who's saying pocket does, like a lot of the people who are saying that stuff anyway are guys who tend to just like play cover band, and they play in bars. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. We've done that,
Oh,
right?
Hey.
You're still doing that.
No, I'm not playing right now.
But you're about
first
to be.
off, I'm not mad at cover bands.
Listen.
Hey, shout out to my peoples, man. I'm not mad.
You know
at
who
cover
you
band.
are.
Hey,
Cover band
my
pays,
peoples.
bro, don't it?
Facts.
So
It fed me.
Now it
But-
does.
but-
5
hey.
years ago, where
yeah, it
we're
was a
at.
problem 5 years ago.
Jeez.
Hey.
It was ridiculous 5 years ago.
Jeez.
Cover band ain't that bad. You got bills to pay. Hey, it's love.
Is he- and you get a repertoire of songs.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's a whole bunch of songs that
man, you become a human jukebox.
you
You,
just
have
you,
to.
you know.
Doesn't it make it like when you walk through the grocery store and you hear music playing? Doesn't it just make you feel like you're at work though?
Hey, man,
Like you can't walk through the grocery
definitely-
store, you can't get in the elevator. You just hear top 40
Damn.
music from any decade.
I-
and you
yeah,
just be
I
like,
gotta
God dang it!
Yo, I'm
Turn
not
this. I just left the gig.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to love September, and now when that
Do
thing
you
come on,
remember? That-
man, it's a good record. But when I go into Walmart and that come on, I'm just like,
I'm leaving the store. I listen. I know I need toothpaste, but I'm not brushing my teeth today
it's cool. I'll go to the Dollar Tree, man.
because
Because
this is
music
this is ridiculous.
Hey,
And it's really not that bad. It's just that you play the song
over and over.
night in and night out.
Anything you do too much of, you get
You
little-
get tired of it. Listen, you'll get sick of
burnt
your
out.
favorite meal. I promise.
Oh man, for sure.
Eat it every day, 3 times a day.
Man, lasagna was my man.
Eat it every day for 3 times a day.
It's bad.
It's bad.
But if you go away from it and come back to
Then
it,
you'd be like, you know what? There was something here.
and I went away from it. But Bishop,
My God.
Hey.
But he
I got
called you
an
back to
offer.
your first love.
oh glory!
My God, I felt his presence.
felt
Listen,
something
Bishop, I don't
on
know
the
about you, but there's
inside.
some anointing oil
Oh.
over there, and I feel. Anyway,
That's it for this podcast.
Hashtag all the way through.
Y'all know what it is, man. That's a good
Hashtag
place to
should
stop.
share, like,
Hold on, real quick.
subscribe.
I got a question.
What's that?
So, how do you feel about Stevie Wonder's
Go ahead. Go ahead.
vocal ability? Like,
Vocal ability.
You know
I
what?
mean, I think he's amazing.
I know a lot of people think that I've been dodging this question, but I'm gonna answer this finally once and for all.
So, what?
Stevie Wonder is a legend. Like, how is he not a
That's
legend?
it.
He's a legend,
Good
bro.
people.
Listen.
It's over.
We're done, guys.
Share this. Like, turn on post notifications.
Yup.
Even share it with people that you think would hate this podcast.
Yup. And if you have any questions or anything that you guys want to hear us talking about in the comments, you know what it is.
Follow Brandon on Instagram. You can see it on the screen.
Listen.
What is it? At B Harris Music.
It's in
Brandon Harris
it's in the description of where we're watching.
and it's on the screen if you're watching.
It's in the description of wherever you're watching.
Follow the homie, man. Follow him.
Yo, real talk. Download, create a free account with the DrumTrax app. It don't cost you nothing to do that. Stream all of the tracks for free. It don't cost you nothing to do that. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.